Welcome back to our metal journey. I'm Brad.
I'm Alena.
This is our recap and top three for August 2020, this terrible year that we're in.
Well, way to start with the positive emotions.
Tell it like it is. Okay, so it's been a big month for us. We've moved into the new apartment that has a permanent recording spot, and we had our first live stream. Was a Q&A for our 2K subs party.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool though.
Yeah, so we're all set up for live streaming now, and we hope to do some more live streaming going forward. So yeah, let's get straight into our top three. We didn't discuss this beforehand. Do you want to start or should I start?
No, you start.
Me? Okay. So third place, I have to actually go back all the way right to the beginning of the month. I went and re-listened to the song earlier just to check that.
That's not fair.
Because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't only putting it third and not higher because of recency bias.
Okay.
So I needed to make sure that the ones that we'd had sooner were that I did actually prefer them.
I should have started.
I gave you the option. Okay, so it's Leprous, The Sky is Red, is my third place song. You probably have no memory of it by now.
I have memory because I also wanted to place it on the third place. And I still want to.
Okay, well, I guess we can both talk about it then. So yeah, I went back and listened to it, as I said, just like an hour ago, and what a good song that I'd actually forgotten a little bit about. Particularly that bit at the end where the lights go back and forth and it goes into this weird...
is what I remember. I don't even remember the melody or words, but I remember how the lights were brilliantly set up.
And it goes into this like fever dream of confusion that tied in so well to the lyrics. And just throughout the song in general, like the dissonance between everything, how seemingly none of the instruments make sense with each other, but again, that just...
Yeah, I remember weird timing too.
But then again, that just goes hand in hand with the song and creating that sort of mental instability that the lyrics are pointing towards.
Yes, I do remember that it was one of the most impressive live performances I have seen. Very like harmonic in its disharmony.
Yes.
You know. Yeah, I think I also wanted to put it. I didn't even realize that we did it in this month. It seemed like so far away.
It was the first video we did after the July recap.
Yeah. Okay,
number 2. So my number 2 is Dream Theater, The Dance of Eternity.
That is because, oh no, come on.
Is yours as well?
No, but I know what's going to be your first and it's going to be my second.
Okay.
You don't.
We'll stay with second.
Yeah, okay, so...
Yeah, Dream Theater instrumental song, which isn't something we do a lot of. Obviously, we like to go into the lyrics, but just a masterclass in instruments. Just absolutely blew my mind. Every single one of them is on an untouchable level of technical proficiency, and it was the song that was like 300 songs in one.
Okay. Well, it's a really hard choice. So I would say I'm choosing not the best in terms of my liking. It's more of what surprised me the most.
Okay.
Because I did like the Tool song that we did, and I very much like the Nightwish that we did, but I wouldn't say that I was like surprised by them.
We've done both of them so much. Yeah,
so they were as brilliant as I expected. So that's why I can't say that they maybe like had a major shock effect on me. But I did really enjoy them. So I would say that my second one is Winter Sun, Sons of Winter and Stars, because it was something that I didn't expect to be so good. And it was brilliant in terms of how it was technically performed. I like the lyrics and the melody of it and how it changed throughout the whole song. And I was impressed by the vocals, which were also changing accordingly, and by the range of the lead singer, and the drumsticks, I remember. Yeah, not only playing with the drumsticks, but also playing with the drumsticks, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that really caught my attention.
Okay, well, yeah, you guessed right. My number one is then Winter Sun, Sons of Winter and Stars. Yeah, Sons of Winter and Stars. Yeah, that blew my mind. That is pretty much that and Neobliviscaris. I think are the two that have hit me the most since we've been doing the channel. As most impressive, most surprising. I mean, I'd seen some requests for them, and same with Neobliviscaris, but it's not like a band that I know. You know, it's not some world famous band that I've heard about many times. I like genuinely hadn't even heard of either of those bands until we did the channel.
They are probably world famous. It's just that you haven't heard about them.
True. No. Well, what I mean is I hear about a lot of bands. It doesn't necessarily mean that I've listened to all of these bands, but there's lots of really, really good bands that I've at least heard the name a lot of times before I end up listening to it. But both of them, I'd never heard of them. Mm-hmm. So I think that's partly why the surprise factor was at even a higher level than it would have otherwise been. But yeah, as you said, just brilliant instrumentally, vocally, the storytelling, and I guess that was the only thing that helped me to separate that particular Dream Theater song with the Winter Sun song was just, well, the Winter Sun song had the added layer of the story and the lyrics and the vocal performance and all of that, because instrumentally they're both unbelievable. Probably Dream Theater even a little bit better instrumentally, but that the lyrical performance and storytelling just took it over the edge for me to give it number one spot. And I was actually thinking the same thing what you were saying there with, there's other songs that are really good, but we've just done those bands quite a few times, and so I guess it hits a little bit harder when it's the first time you're doing a band and it's a bit of a surprise and fresh and new.
Yeah, definitely. Because my first place is gonna be Dream Theater.
Okay.
That's just not fair to the other songs that we did, because they were also great. I mean, they were great in their own way. So I did enjoy Powerball, for example, because it was such a theatrical performance, which I loved watching. All the little details and all the playfulness in it. And the Gojira song, the new one, like, we spent so much time guessing what they actually mean and like going into details of the multiple the cartoon part that they did. So I did love those two, but I think with the Dream Theater, so I put it as the first song this month because it was just unbelievable. Like, it completely blew my mind the way they play it. I think I even sort of perceived the song as like classical music, because there's just so much variability there. So they mix so many genres in one genre in one, and I don't know how they did that. Like, I don't think I would ever be able to understand, but it was super impressive, and I just wanted to like close my eyes and follow, at least try to follow.
You wouldn't be able to if you closed your eyes.
No, I think it's actually a good song to close your eyes and just to follow the music and see where it takes you, because I think if you just let your imagination go, it would be something amazing.
Okay, I think that's quite something that you would pick a purely instrumental song to be your favorite song for the month, given that I mean, lyrics are your go-to. That's, as we've discussed previously, that's probably the number one thing that you look for in songs previously.
Yes, but just the fact that it doesn't have lyrics doesn't make it less poetic, I would say. I mean, there was so much stuff told without any words that I just couldn't let it go.
Okay. Well, let us know what your favorites were as well, and had a good month, and looking forward to the next month ahead. See you soon.
Thank you for watching.